Hey, what is going on you guys, it's Epic here and welcome back to another episode of Borderlands breaking news. I'm a little late on this one guys because I was at the dentist today and I could not feel half of my face, but nonetheless we are here with the news, so don't forget to hit like on the video and sub to the channel if you haven't already, and let's get right into today's breaking news. Borderlands 4 have released the story character trailer for Rafa. That is right, his story trailer is out. And in this trailer, we get to find out a little bit more about Rafa, as we will with all of these trailers, this one being in the form of what appears to be some kind of TED Talk by someone at Tedior. And while I won't spoil the whole thing, I will say that one of the most impressive parts of this trailer, as pointed out by Jolts, is that they seemingly, in this trailer, shoot a character from New Tales from the Borderlands, which is just the best way it could possibly be canon. But among that, we do of course get the details on Rafa's dead suit, and basically that he could die at any moment. So if you want to go and check out the full thing, I will leave a link in the description down below. Go and check it out, it is very cool, and I do believe that the next one is going to be Harlow, which is the one that I think we're really hopeful for, because it's probably going to feature the Traunt family. Now moving on into more BL4 news, we did get a release date for the Switch version of the game, and it's been revealed as October 1st. It will not be dropping at the same date as the other consoles. The Switch 2 is going to be dropping BL4 on the 1st of October, as was announced on Twitter by Mr. Randy Pitchford, but unfortunately, during this whole thing, we also got some news regarding the Switch port, which is a little concerning. A fan on Twitter asked Randy, will the game run at 60 FPS? And Randy Pitchford's response is not exactly what you want to hear. Randy says, it was important to us to not cut anything and to support crossplay with other platforms, so no. It'll mostly be around 30 FPS with some dips in intense moments with heavy combat or if hosting a multiplayer game in handheld mode, etc. And I have to say, this is not good news. Universally, this is just not good news. I have no doubt that a ton of work went into Borderlands 4 on the Switch, but the reality is that Borderlands is not Super Mario and it is not Donkey Kong, and Borderlands running at 30 FPS with some dips below it, as per the CEO himself, is not a good thing. This is not what you want to see. Now hopefully it is stable 30 most of the time and maybe even higher than that, but if they've locked it at 30, that is a big problem, because I'm not sure many people want to play this game at 30 FPS. Now, I cannot speak for everybody on that. I know some people are very different. There are some people who claim that the human eye can't see past 30 frames for whatever reason, but I think this is a really big deal and not in a good way. So that is the news regarding the Switch port of Borderlands 4. But speaking of Borderlands 4 and release dates, the game has gone gold as announced on their Twitter. Now, for those of you that do not know what this means, when a game goes gold, it basically means that it is ready to ship. They've basically reached a point where they are all happy with the state of it and they believe it is ready for launch. Now, there is a whole explanation on what going gold actually means, but we don't need to get into that. All you need to know is that Borderlands 4 has gone gold and they are ready to go for September. But perhaps the biggest news of today's video is the Fortnite collaboration that Borderlands 4 is doing. This was released the other day by Epic Games that Borderlands 4 is having a pre-order bonus collab with Fortnite. Players who pre-order Fortnite on the Epic Games Store will receive the Mad Moxie bundle in-game. Now, you do have to order this through the Epic Games Store to get your hands on it, but before you go getting really angry at that, there is a caveat, which is that if you do not wish to do that, everybody will be able to buy the Mad Moxie items in the Fortnite store on the 29th of September, 11 days after release. But if you want to get it right now and you do play Fortnite, I personally do not, but if you do play Fortnite, you can pre-order through the Epic Games Store right now to get access to this immediately. But again, because I saw a lot of people getting very upset about this, just know that you do not have to pre-order through the Epic Games Store if you want to get your hands on this. You can also wait until September 29th and then you can just buy it in the Fortnite item shop before it goes away, like with basically anything in Fortnite. But guys, that's going to do it for today's Borderlands breaking news. I really hope you enjoyed this. Just some small things to bring to your attention. Coming up, obviously, we are going to have more stuff on the other Vault Hunters, but most importantly, Gamescom is taking place in August towards the end of the month, and it is very likely that we are going to have seen all of the characters before then, and then we're obviously going to find out more about the game, presumably something about endgame there. So keep your eyes peeled for Gamescom, and of course make sure you're subbed to the channel because we will have coverage of that when it goes down also. And just a quick note that the Hunt community event benefiting St. Jude is also underway in August. This of course is going to run from August 15th to August 24th, so if you're interested in that, I'll leave a link to the Hunt website in the description down below if you want to get involved and raise money for charity or watch your favorite streamers take part in that event. This happens basically every year, and it's a very big event and a great cause, so if you want to go and check that out, I'll leave the link to that in the description down below. But other than that guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it. I hope you've been enjoying the content. We haven't done one of these in a little while, so I hope you guys have been liking it, and I will check you all in the next one.